Welcome back to my channel, YouTube. If you're new to this channel, my name is Nanda, and I like to provide information for women over 40 that are looking to have a stronger and healthier life. But in today's video, I'm going to do something different, and I'm going to review 3 Alphalete leggings that I think you're going to like. So if you're interested, stick around. Okay, so let's talk about the first legging from the Alphalete collection that came out sometime in October, which is, roughly about a month ago. And this is the Surface Power legging in the blue camo print. And these are the ones that I'm going to review for you. So I'm going to give you the list of the pros and the things that I like about these leggings. And then I'm going to finish off with the cons and the things that I particularly didn't like, so I can give you a score as to whether you should consider buying it or not. Anyway, so the list of the things that I like about this legging. So for the first thing, I do like this detail that the idea behind the detailing of doing this crisscross type of band here at the top, because what it's trying to give the illusion of the hourglass figure. So for those girls that don't have much of a waist, which I'm one of them, it kind of helps you kind of look a little more shapely. So that's one of the things that I like about these leggings. The second thing, it is super soft. So if you're looking for comfort, these are very comfortable. I literally feel like I'm not wearing anything, and so it is, I'm not going to say buttery soft because that term is used so much. They're just extremely soft, and I like that. The third thing that I like about these leggings is the way that it accentuates your glutes. And I'll show you that they try to kind of cinch in that stitching in the glutes, so it gives you an illusion of a perkier butt. And so I think that out of all the leggings that I'm going to review for you today, these are absolutely the coolest when it comes to that detailing. And I think that's my favorite thing about these leggings. Now, let me tell you what I don't particularly like about these leggings. The first being that it's low compression, and so it's very lightweight, reason that it's super soft. And if you're someone like me that is trying to hide some of that midsection belly pooch, and even some of those problem areas in like around your hips, these are not the best leggings because it doesn't give you that compression that makes you feel like you're pulling things in. And so that in itself is one of the reasons that I'm not a huge fan. Second reason that I'm not a fan is because even though the crisscross waistband is a pro, it's also got its negatives. And it's probably also because it's got that light weight material, because when I wore these for my leg day, the first time I wore them. And so when you're actually like bending over, if you can tell, whether it's because I've got that midsection belly or whatever, it's pulling and it's basically folding over. And so it is very uncomfortable. I find myself having to pull them up again to reshape the legging. So I found that to be somewhat annoying throughout my workout. And then the last reason why I'm not a big fan of these leggings is because if you're not wearing the right undergarment, and if you're tugging at this thing and pulling it all the way up, you might have issues with camel toe. And I know no one likes camel toe, and so I was very annoyed with a little bit of that going on with my workout when I did my leg day. And so it's just finding the right undergarments and not tugging at it, but still I just didn't really like that. So those are the 3 reasons I am not a big fan of these leggings, but for the most part, I actually do have these in the buy category. So let me give you the score. All right, so again, anything above 5 is a buy in my book, but I test different things. I test to make sure that, you know, it's squat proof. I make sure that, you know, that it's comfortable, you know, that it has a good high waist compression. So I look at different things, and so this legging, the reason that you would want to buy it is because I think it makes your booty look bomb. It looks really, really cute. And then other than that, I would say just it depends on your body. I like a higher compression on my leggings, and this just doesn't cut it. So the score for this legging is a 7. And, you know, that's still a pretty high rating for a legging. But, you know, I think you can find maybe something similar out in the market for a more affordable price. But then I'll leave that up to you. For example, this legging, if you are interested in buying something like this, unfortunately, this particular legging is completely sold out at the time of this video. So I'm going to see if I can find something similar to link below. But this legging plus any of the other ones that I'm going to be reviewing are going to be in the range of about $62 to $66 plus shipping and tax. So you're going to be paying anywhere from $75 to $80 at the end of the day. So if you're in the market and you're willing to spend $80 on a cute pair of leggings and you want to support your influencer, Christian Guzman, then you can go ahead and obviously purchase these leggings. But anyway, so that is the summary for this. Let's move on to the next legging. So this is the second legging that I want to go over from the Alphalete collection, and it's the OG Revival legging in Jade, I believe. This is a style that they bring out consistently. I've noticed from their website that they've had like different colors and iterations of this particular legging. I think they've just done real well with it. And I think the benefits and the pros of this legging is that it's nice high compression waistband, and it's also nice and, you know, semi-compressing. I think it's like a mid-compression throughout the leg. It does have very nice detailing along the legs just to make it more interesting. It also does have a little bit of that detailing to contour your glutes. And so I really like, they're very soft, very comfortable. So there's not much other to say than this is, you know, a very, very cute legging. Now, a couple things that maybe I'm not a fan of the legging, which not big things. I think I'm just being picky, and it has to do with the actual waistband. So the compression around the midsection is a little different because of this waistband and where the stitching kind of lands, that I feel that either you could have more of a high compression area throughout the entire legging, because it does have like high compression on this midsection right here, the waistband, and then kind of mid compression throughout the leg. So had they been a complete like high compression here and high compression along the legs, I think maybe you would have seen this just a little bit less. Anyway, that's just me being picky, but this is a perfectly cute pair of leggings, and I would highly recommend for you. I do score it an 8 out of 10. And so, you know, if you're in the market for something different and a cute legging with some detailing, and if you want to support your favorite influencers. I think this one is another one. I will definitely link below. I don't have any association with them. I'm just giving them a shout out. You know, they've got some good products. And if you're interested in doing something different from your typical Lululemons or Athleta and all the other brands, just try out something new. This is definitely a legging that I would recommend. They actually just came out with their, I believe it was their November launch. As of this video, since it's a Sunday, yesterday I believe they had their launch. And so I know they have the new OG Revival, I think, in their fall colors. And so if you're interested in that, go pick up a pair of those leggings. All right, let's go to the last legging. All right, so this is the third and last of the Alphalete leggings that I'm going to be reviewing for you. And this is from their Alphalux collection. And so these are the ones with the pockets. And let me tell you my story with these. And so when I was thinking about reviewing the Alphalete leggings for this video, I had the other two already. I had already purchased them, and I thought, okay, I'm going to order a third one because I want to make sure that, you know, I'm giving you a fair assessment of their leggings, and I think 2 would not be enough, so I said at least 3. So, you know, since they're the influencer type of business model and not your typical, you know, like your Athletas and your Lululemons of the world, when they have like so many different sizes, they have a business model where they have launches. So they launch a specific line, they produce X number of sizes and quantities, and then once they're done, they're pretty much sold out, and there's maybe 1 or 2 styles that they'll bring back. They'll make some changes with colors or even some fabrics, but for the most part, you know, every launch is supposed to be new and different. And so I couldn't really find anything, and I ended up finding their Alphalux in the sharp gray, which actually at the time of this video is and was, I believe, the last color that was left on their website. And so I went ahead and ordered it. I tend to not go into the lighter colored leggings so much because, as I've mentioned in one of my videos that I'm going to link below, if you go for a lighter colored legging, then you got to make sure that you know, that it's not going to be that it's going to be squat proof and that the fabric is thick enough. And so when I got these leggings, I tried them on. I thought to myself, oh my God, no, I'm returning these. I am in no way, shape, or form keeping them because I just paid roughly about $75, $80 for these, and I'm not going to pay for a legging that I know is not going to fit me well. Well, I thought it over. I actually kept the legging and decided, you know what, no matter what, I'm going to review it and I'm going to give you my honest opinion. And so I'm kind of glad that I kept it. And I'm going to tell you that it is a legging that I like, and I probably would want to find a different color. I'm fine with this light gray, but let me tell you, okay, first, the reasons why I decided that this is probably one of the best leggings. I even like it more than the OG Revival, just because it just seems like it's nice compression, but it's a similar compression throughout the entire legging. And so the benefit or the pros of this legging is that, again, they're high-waisted, and the compression is mid to high compression, but it's a mid to high compression throughout the entire legging, as opposed to the OG Revival, where the majority of the compression was in the waistband and, you know, kind of a mid compression along the legs. This one kind of gives you that compression everywhere. And so I actually think that it does give you a nice form-fitting look as well. It's super soft. It mirrors the softness to the Power Surface legging that I went over first. But let me tell you the cons. Now, the cons from this legging is that it is light colored. And because of the fabric, I don't know if you can tell, but if you come close, if you were closer, you would be able to tell what kind of undergarment you have. So with this type of legging, you're gonna have to make sure that your undergarment is as seamless as possible because you can tell. And so when I tried these on for the first time, I was like, I can see everything. Now, I'm wearing a nude undergarment, so you really can't tell. In terms of the squat proof, these are squat proof, at least as far as I'm concerned. Everything worked out well. Other than that, I mean, I think it's the light colored in the fabric that really freaked me out at the beginning, and being able to kind of see the, you know, the shape of the undergarment that made me freak out and think like these would not work out. But when I pulled the right undergarment and then just put them to the test and I worked out in them, they held up really well. They actually even didn't show as much sweat as I thought they would, being for a light colored legging. So these ones are probably more in the 8, also the category. Why not a 9? Because I think I probably would like something, in order for me to give you a score of a 9 or a 10, I have to love the legging. And at this point, I really like it. I don't love it, so I'm gonna keep this score at an 8. It definitely is a good legging. And I'm probably going to try and find a different color in the darker category if they come out with one. So yeah, all right guys, let's go into a summary of the video. All right guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video where I do some product reviews. I think it's fun. It changes it up a little bit. I know I like to come and give you information about, you know, working out and tips on how to stay healthy and stronger. But I just feel like, you know, this is also something that you might enjoy. So if you do, please give me a like, consider subscribing to my channel and leaving me a comment and letting me know if there's anything else that you would want me to review. All right, until next time, I'm hoping and wishing you have a stronger and healthier life.